Welcome to the live stream, Arm Wrestling fans. I'm Pradeep from Wrestling News, and today we are going to discuss John Brzezink's dominating performance at the Monster Factory Supermatch event against Corey the Gorilla West. My prediction going into that match was either Corey West winning 3-0 or John Brezink winning 3 pins to 2, but I gave 60 percentage to the first prediction, that is Corey West winning 3 pins to 0. I was very clear about one thing, that I don't think John Brzezinski can top roll Corey, but I was having some doubts if Corey can beat John Brzezinski three times in a hook. And John Brzezinski proved why he still is the GOAT. Not in the absolute category, but in terms of dominance, in terms of high level performance, even at this age, at 57 years old. That was just amazing stuff, man. Amazing stuff. Corey West took Alex Kurdache to the pad. It was a small elbow foul, but he took him to the pad. And man, John Brzezinski defeated Corey West 3 pins to 2. One of the most amazing things that we can see from an arm wrestler is beating a guy who weighs over 430 pounds in a hook, in his own favorite move. Corey West is a hook guy. He has only one move, and John Brzezinski beat him in that move three times. Just, I do not have enough words about that. So the Druid Riska, hi Pradeep, welcome brother. Swift Race is saying the goat. So again, guys, that was one of the most amazing thing that one can see. So the question is, where is John Brzezinski ranked now? I think before that, I should quickly recap or recall for you guys how the super match went. In round one, John Brzezinski stopped Corey West's explosiveness without the straps inside a hook. He made Corey West look slow, and the match was dead center. And Corey felt that he was gassing out, and Corey West laid down. Second match again, it was inside a hook, and this time I think Corey West defeated John Brzezinski. Time John Brzezinski did the same thing, stopped Corey West inside the straps this time. In the third round, John went for the slip. He went for the top roll back pressure slip, and he was able to get away from Corey's hand. It was a underhand, a slip like this, like Michael Todd usually does. And inside the straps, he beat Corey West once again. Fourth round, Corey beat John again inside a hook. And fifth round, again, all of them. Corey West, one round very quickly, fourth round, and one round in a long 10-second match. And other than that, all of the rounds, all three of the remaining rounds that John Brzezinski won were at least 20-second rounds. So it was definitely the match of the night. Performance enhancing pancakes is saying, "Hey Pradeep, what's up, buddy? What's up, brother? What do you think about John versus Alex as a match to determine John's global rank?" I think Alex is ahead of John Brzezinski. That will be a difficult, very difficult match because Alex will take John's wrist. Can he finish? Can John Brzezinski, even at this age, stop someone like that? This is the question, because we have seen Alex having some trouble trying to finish guys. So maybe John can stop him even in a compromised position and gas him out. We never know. We never know. I think I heard a wet fart. No, it's noise from the kitchen. Brzezinski heart almost exploded in the first. John Brzezinski almost always says that whenever he has a close match, and he looks cool, he looks cool, he looks great, but he always says that after a match, maybe as a thing of respect for his opponents. John did better than I've expected. Yes, definitely, man, definitely. Corey West, man, what does that say about John, or what does that say about Corey West? He cannot beat John Brzezinski in his own move inside a hook. Brzezinski had a cold. Yes, yes, I just saw that live stream of Angin Terzi where he mentioned that John had a cold few days before, and he was still having a cold during this match probably. So John was really an exception. Definitely, man. Definitely, man. Doing things what he's doing. I Yesterday I was thinking that, or maybe today I was thinking that maybe this John Brzezinski, this version of John Brzezinski at 57, 58 years old, would beat the 2015 version of John Brzezinski that defeated Devon. What do you guys think about that? 2015 John versus 2022 John. I think I got my money on this John, because this time his shoulder looks healthier. His shoulder was giving him a lot of trouble in 2014-15, but now after a lot of rest, it looks more healthier than before. Can John beat Irakli? Definitely possible. John did better than. So if you think about, try to guess where is John Brzezinski currently ranked in the world. Let's get to this Exo Sports World Arm Wrestling rankings by experts. Not that these rankings are accurate, but it is just to get an assumption who the top 15 guys could be in the world. So I think this performance, my guess is that this performance puts John Brzenk somewhere around that top 15 mark in the world in the overall weight category. He can be around that range. So let's look at the rankings and discuss where John can be and who can beat John Brzenk. Levan Saginashvili, yes, he can beat John. Dimitri Salayev, yes, I think Dimitri will beat John. Vitaly will beat John. Gennady Kvikwinia, yes, I believe he will beat John. Dave Chaffee, John himself believes that he cannot beat Dave Chaffee now. Devon already defeated John. Alex Kurdacha performance and enhancing pancakes was asking. I think I think he can beat John as well. Let's quickly read a few comments before I lose them. Fan of you, sir. You want to see you real F enjoy. Thank you very much, brother. Thank you very much. Where do you live? I think. Did you hear that John had a very bad cold? Yes, yes, I did hear that, and he won. Still he won. Brazink needs to beat Devon now. Weight is a big thing. Under 250 pounds, 240 pound weight cap, anything can happen, man. Anything. But still, in a best of 5 or 6 rounds of a match, I think Devon's endurance will prevail. Because I was saying that John Brazink's weakness is King's move, and people are saying, how can you say that when he just pressed through Michael Todd's King's move like nothing? But Michael had a 2 minute match before Jerry Cadret, before that match with Jerry Cadret. So that is when he was able to press through it. If we saw Michael's practice with John last year, he was not able to press through. He was easily able to take Michael's hand, no problem at all, but he was not able to press through the King's move. 2016 Yoshinobu Kanai match, he was not able to press through him in a King's move. Devon led super match. He had shown great pressure to take Devon to this side and about that much from the pad. But John Brazing gasses out really fast whenever somebody hits a King's move on him. And if we talk about number 7 guy, Alex Kurdacha, yes, I think he will beat John. Hermes Gasparini for sure will beat John. Prudnik, at this point, I think Prudnik, except for one thing, arm wrestling without his wrist. Other than this thing, I think he's stronger than John and maybe faster than, not maybe, faster than John, definitely, in all of the aspects. Inside a hook, in a top roll, everything except for this one compromised hand position. I think Prudnik will comfortably beat John. Revaz Lutidze, number 10 guy. I am not sure. What do you guys think? Yes, Revaz defeated Monster Michael Todd, and I believe Michael Todd will defeat John. But about Revaz Lotidze, I'm not sure if Revaz is going to beat Michael or not. Please mention in the comments. So Revaz is number 10 guy. Monster Michael Todd is also number 10. Why? I think it is a writing mistake. Michael Todd, I think he will beat. Grigory Lyashchuk should beat John. Artem Morozov. What do you guys think about Artem Morozov versus John Brzezinski, the 24-year-old Kazakh guy? His whole body was shaking while trying to stop Corey. Yes, it was. But his body was shaking against Chan Shaw as well, Dimitri Kachan as well. It happens in every match. Hermes Gasparini, we can't make a top 15 without the superstars. Who are the superstars? Levan Salayev, Lalatin, Hermes Kurdacha, Gennady, Chefi, Trubin, Babayev. Babayev versus John. That could be interesting now. That could be interesting. Trubin. I'm not sure if Trubin in this current form is going to beat. He defeated John in 2011 or 12, whatever it was, very comfortably. I think it was 6-0. But I'm not sure about Trubin's current form right now. After his pectoral injury, he has not won a big match. He lost to 85 kg Tortiev as well. Dadikian, Zaranov, Bogoslov, Irakli. Bogoslov? No. I don't think Bogoslov is going to beat John. I doubt that. Bogoslov lost to Jordan Sonev in a hook. Rivas, Kalishenko, Marihant, Prudnik. Where you put all of these guys? Man, it is difficult to say. It is difficult to say. Bogoslov, I don't think I'll put him in top 15. Irakli, no. Revaz is already top 10 according to this ranking. Artem Morozov, F. Bowen. Imagine Morozov beating Chaffee. Difficult to imagine, but it will be really great for that young kid if it happens. Sachin Shaji. Why there is no ranking for elite level middleweights? Great question. Maybe not enough competition. Brazil definitely beat Kalishenko. Arif Artem. I think Arif is too big for John. I think he will be able to beat John. Take John's hand, but that can be a good match. That can be a good match. I'll favor Arif. And number 15 is our own Todd Hutchings. That match is going to happen in 2023. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this match. If it gets in a strap, I think I'm for sure going to favor Todd Hutchings. But I'm not sure if Todd Hutchings can slip from John Brzenk. We have seen from Todd first time in his 20 plus years career that he's trying to slip by going backwards. He was always trying to catch people for 20 years, always trying to catch people. Todd Hutchings never did this to slip, and he started doing that or practicing that after his loss to Hadzimurat Zoloev in 2021. And this Todd, maybe this Todd can slip against John Brzenk and get to the straps and beat him. If he does not do that, if he tries to catch John Brzenk will load in a hook with enough pronation that I think John will beat Todd Hutchings. But man, it is kind of surprising to see. Have you guys ever seen, except for this year, 2022, have you ever seen Todd Hutchings go like that at a go backwards? I have never seen that. He recently started practicing that and doing that at competition, and I think he needs to do that to beat John Brzenk. Catching John Brzenk in the center, I don't think it is going to work for Todd Hutchings. So 15 is Todd Hutchings, and the other guys that Andre Maran mentioned: Chafee, Prudnik, Bogoslov, Virakli, Dadikian. Dadikian, I'm not sure how much of a gap there is between his left and his right. If his right is similar to his left, then he should beat John Brzenk. Otherwise, Zaranov, that is another great option. So I think yes, John can be around that top 15 range, and Corey West maybe just slightly outside of that range. Yes, he did lose to John, but he's not outside of that. Corey West, I think, is definitely top 20 in the world. Definitely top 20 in the world. Current Hermes is the second man in the world. Bet against him with any opponent except Levan. Yes, I kind of agree with this statement. Dave Chafee versus Hermes will be interesting. Will be interesting because Alex Kurdech also took Dave's wrist in round one in the center, but Dave side pressured through him. With Hermes, I don't think Dave can do that. If Hermes Gasparini takes your wrist, he is for sure going to beat you. There is no side pressuring through Hermes Gasparini's pronation. Do you think John beats Krazi now? I have to, I have to think that after seeing that match, because even in the slow after pulls, it took Krazi many pulls to stop John Brzenk, stop Corey West, and John did that right from the go, first round. Pradeep, where do you rank Brzenk at 110 kilos? Not given enough thought about it, but man, difficult question. Todd Hutchings is there, Prudnik is there. Who else is there? Who else is there? I think definitely top five. Definitely top five. I don't know enough killers from Europe in that weight category. Not qualified enough, knowledgeable enough to answer that. Pradeep, you always underestimate John Brzenk. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And about his upcoming match against Ongarbayev, that is going to tell us a lot. Usually, I would have predicted Ongarbayev to win in that match if it were not for his shoulder surgery. Because I know I have had shoulder surgery myself, and I have listened to a few athletes who had shoulder surgery. It really takes away from your side pressure. And like Engin was mentioning, that battle will be won without hand. Engin doesn't think that anyone is going to have good hand control in that match. Probably both of them are going to lose their wrist. So after your shoulder surgery, within 1 year of your shoulder surgery, trying to side pressure through John Brzenk without your wrist, I don't think Ongarbayev can do that. Can Ongarbayev hook John Brzenk? I think it will be a long match in a hook as well. I think he will have to do that. Pradeep, you always okay. Against Michael Todd, you need to do weird things, yes. But that Michael Todd, I predicted John versus Corey wrong, but that Michael Todd match, I predicted exactly as it happened. Exactly. I said that Michael will hit the King's move, but he will not be able to transition for a shoulder press, and he will get pinned by Todd Hutchings, which is exactly what happened in first round. And after that, it will wear Todd Hutchings out enough, and Michael will be using fresh muscles when he's going for the shoulder press. After that, Michael will have access for the shoulder press, and it will start working for him. I predicted, I think, 3-1 or maybe 3-2 for Michael Todd. Slipping is necessary for Todd. He's finally learning the ways to force, yes. Rivas just beat Todd and top 10. Which is the favorite? Because Todd, Michael Todd was number 6 at that time, or 7? No, 8. I think 8. Michael was at 8 at that time. What is the favorite technique of John, do you think? High hook. Man, John is doing everything right now. He started As a top rolling guy, he was not sure about his hook, but right now he is hooking everyone. He is willing to go in a hook with anyone. The Dikian's left is way stronger than his right at the moment. Then I think John would beat the Dikian on the right. He has problems with an injury on the right. 65 people watching live, 17 likes only. Guys, please thumbs up the live button, like button. And we are going to we are discussing here John Brzenk's recent performance against Corey West, where he won 3 pins to 2. And Michael Todd presented a great product for us. And I had a few suggestions that I uploaded in my video. The background, there were a lot of arm wrestlers in the background, and it can be useful. This footage can be useful, but it should be shown every now and then, like athletes preparing, warming up in the background. Other than that, they should have a backdrop, possibly, probably with the logos of the sponsors. I do not want to see 20 guys roaming around the behind the commentators. Joshua Avomi. I know this is out of topic, but have you heard about Vethozo Lohe? No. He recently dominated the junior. Okay, yes. The Krasimir was okay. Denik. Are you talking about Denik? He won the COC. Or okay, no, that is a separate guy. No, I've not heard about that guy. What's your opinion about MMT's said that he chance against Levan? Nah, zero, zero chance. No, don't put Hutchings above John, please. I never did. I never did. Next should be MMT versus John. It will be MMT versus John. No, it will not happen this year. Rebecca beats Michael. Brzenk is a legend and still competing at high level. Where would Hermes be if he stayed at 105 kg? I think he can still be. I think he can be at the top of that weight class. You didn't bet on John. No, I didn't bet on anyone in this match. Do you think 4 weeks will be enough time for Brazil to recover from this match? Yes, I think. Yes, I think so. Because I doubt that. Man, I don't know. I don't know. If 2 weeks was enough for Corey West to recover after that hammering that Alex Kurdacha gave him, I think it should be enough. 4 weeks should be enough for John. Imagine John secretly has a King's move. No, John does not. He tried it many times against Ryan Bowen, and it was not working on Ryan, so I don't think he has a King's move. And as soon as he uses his number one in the world, stop the MMT Levan BS MMT versus John. I think Michael will beat John. John will have trouble. John will take Michael's hand easily, but he will have trouble trying to press through his King's move. John Brzenk is an example for a great sportsman, fair and respectful. I hope new arm wrestlers will take example and competing frequently. He is the perfect storm. I did not know what the meaning of that perfect storm was until now. Like he does everything perfectly. Hook, top roll, transition to a press, and arm wrestles frequently, accepts the challenge against anyone. Everything is perfect about that guy. Why Michael Todd don't use full King's move? He did use King's move in this match. It was a full King's move. Danik from Mizoram, the guy beast dominated everyone. Yes, I did see that. Pradeep, do you still think Prime John couldn't compete with current top five? With top five, yes. With top five, yes. Levan is currently an exception. Levan is currently an exception. This version of Devon Lett, I think, would also beat Prime John just because of King's move. Just because of King's move. I don't think this version of Devon top rolls Prime John. I don't think this version of Devon hooks John Brzenk and beats him. But only King's move may be an option. Michael is gonna fall straight. With top five, for sure he can. Andre Jekyll does okay. If Michael wants to climb again, what is the next match? Should be Michael wants to climb again. Next match should be. I don't know, man. I don't think Michael can beat Devon. He is confident that he can. I wouldn't put him up against Devon. I don't know, man. Difficult to say. Dave Chaffee. How can I forget? I've always been saying that Dave Chaffee. If Michael can still beat Dave Chaffee, it shows that nothing is wrong with him. Other guys figured out how to beat the King's move. But if Dave Chaffee beats him, then something is wrong with Michael and he is not in his peak form anymore. Uncle Michael knows that there is no shot against Levan, but he keeps it for special media buzz. That I can kind of agree with. Todd wants Kurdecha. That can be a good match as well. That can be a good match. Michael should pull Dave. Yes, Dave Chaffee. That is a great match. He can still beat because He can't beat desperation move. Michael versus Hermes. No, no, no. Very bad match for Michael. Very bad match for Michael. So 20 minutes in, I think, guys, I'm going to end this live stream now. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. John Brzenk showed a great, great dominant victory over Corey West at Monster Factory event on July 9th. For me, it was July 10th, and he won 3 pins to 2. The other main event, Monster Michael Todd versus, how can I forget the name? Todzilla Todd Hutchings. The score was 3-1 in that match in favor of Monster Michael Todd. And John Brzenk again proving that he can still hang around the top 15, at least top 15 super heavyweight guys in the world, and definitely within top 10 in his own weight category. And he was really so humble. I think John is just acting out of respect for the guy whenever he's saying, oh, he almost had an heart attack, so that his opponents don't feel bad that they cannot beat a 57-year-old version of John Brzenk. This is why I think Don Underwood's commentary was fire. Yeah, he's a great guy. Devin will pull next. Do you see a Levan? No Levan rematch. Devin will pull Hermes. He should pull Hermes, but I'm not sure if he will. So thank you guys for joining. Bye bye, and please subscribe. I'm sure many of you have not subscribed, and many of you have not liked this video. So please do that. Vasily Smith, Salaev, and Vitali will meet again. Your thoughts about this? Yes, August. I think it is in late August, and I think Salaev will beat Vitali once again. Don was awesome on the mic. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Bye bye.